having a great day today. It is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. Up, had a cup of coffee, just deep cleaned my bathroom, which has been needing to clean it for quite some time. And I'm like, I need to start filming and you guys need to see what we're doing. You got to get motivated with me. So it's a good Monday. So I hope your weekend was well. My weekend was great. We had a cleaning up weekend. The weekend before last, we did the front yard, like pulling all the weeds out of the front, cleaning the front. We didn't power wash, but we did like cut the grass and do all that. It was like a job. The front was a job and it was hot. It was extra hot. High temps, heat advisory in Florida. Florida has heat advisories. And then this weekend we did the backyard. So we just did all the grass. We power washed all the fence because we haven't done that. You only gotta do that once a year, but we have not done it. And so now there's no mold on the fence. Yay, got that done. And then cleaned the whole back of the house off and just did a good job. It was a lot of good, it was work. It was good work, but it's hot. It's extra hot. We're having extreme heat, which is, I mean, it's Florida, so you expect it. But I think even the locals say it's pretty hot. So I'm like, to me, it wasn't that bad this weekend, but it was hot. I think it was close to, we didn't hit 100. We hit like the real actual temperature was like 99. Tampa, which we're considered a suburb of Tampa, which is kind of a little bit different. We're about 30 minutes, but not too many miles away. And they actually hit the record high of 100. They've been taking weather since 1880. They've been keeping track of the weather, and they have not hit 100 degrees ever in Tampa, which is, you would think it always, like we hit 100 where we're at, but they're on the coast, they're right on the water. And so with the Gulf of Mexico's winds in there and the warm air, it just never hits 100. So it actually hit 100 yesterday. So I was like, all right. So we've definitely been feeling that here. And then it's toasty. It's definitely toasty. So we would do some grass and then we'd jump in the pool, which is bath water basically. So it wasn't as refreshing. I even had to fill the pool up and I'm like sitting under the hose and I'm like, wow. I said, remember when you were a kid and you'd put the hose on you like in Michigan, or even the mountains. Mountains cold water too because it comes from the mountain and it would just freeze you to death. Anybody else remember that? Like stick the hose on you and it'd be like ice cold. It's like warm. It's warm coming out of there. It's not, I'm like, wow, the hose isn't even refreshing at all. So, but it was good. We had a good weekend. So the whole back we got done, which was nice. Spent a lot of time in the pool this weekend. It was definitely a good outside getting some work done and chill. And then we had Sunday, we did a little bit more because we had to finish up because we were working pretty late. So we kept taking breaks because it was definitely hot. And then we had to do a little bit yesterday and then spent most of the afternoon in the pool, which was awesome. We had a crazy storm yesterday. I actually went out and filmed, not during the storm, but I was sitting on the couch last night and it just kept flickering outside, lightning. And I was like, is that going to stop? It literally continued for about 30 minutes and it was a constant lightning storm. It was pretty crazy. So I went outside because the kids were looking out the window and I'm like, where is that coming from? And so I stepped out of my back porch just for a second and I filmed it. I'm going to put the clip here because I thought it was amazing. And so like, look at the sky. Beautiful. I was like, wow, the whole sky was lit up like that last night. I'm like, it was a crazy lightning storm. We have, Florida is #1 in the USA for lightning. Yay. So we take that seriously. So back in the day, you'd swim until you actually saw the lightning. And so now when you hear thunder or you obviously see lightning, you get out, but you hear thunder, we get out of that pool. Lots of people it's been known more on media. They've been sharing more. A lot of people dying from lightning strikes this year. So we hear the thunder where it's like we're right inside, where when you were a kid in Michigan, you would just hear it and you're like, okay, wait till you actually see the lightning. I know that's not good practice. I'm just telling you what we did is you just waited for it. But here it's right away. So that was our weekend. Just chilled and got to swim. We were going to do the beach and then we were out in the pool and it was like 4 o'clock. And Greg and I looked up and we're like, was that thunder? We were sitting in the pool and I was like, I looked over and I'm like, storm coming. And so we're like, waited for a minute just to make sure that was thunder. And then it thundered, we looked up and there was a lightning. I was like, oh, time to get out. So we got out, came inside, and then it wasn't even like an hour. And then it like literally stopped. And then I was like, so I went back out for a little bit and sat I was probably out there for 2 hours because Autumn came out with her friend and swam for a little bit. And then the girls were watching a movie and I came in, they had finished it. I'm like, wow, that would have been about an hour and a half I've been sitting out there. And so, and then it started again and it just rained and rained and rained, which is good, the Florida rain. And then that crazy lightning thing last night, which was pretty neat. And then went to bed. Got up today, went in my bathroom, scrubbed my shower, cleaned the sink, scrubbed the floor, wiped everything down. I'm like, all right, feeling clean. I figured I'd start in here on a Monday, get my bed all ripped off and get that done, get the vacuum rolling, and then head out that way. So next thing, she's like, I hear the birds. So it's gonna be an amazing day. I'm gonna bring you along. We are gonna clean up, get our house in order. We're gonna make some food because we have to eat. We are at the time where I normally go shopping, and so I'm not gonna go shopping. I'm gonna go to the store and get like we went Sunday, we had to run in to get light bulbs because our front porch needs light bulbs, and so I grabbed a gallon of milk. Milk is going through like crazy here. So this is the time where we're drinking lots of milk again, and so milk is gone, and so I just grabbed a gallon of milk. But that's it. I haven't gotten like food since last month, and so I'm thankful for that. So I'm just gonna continue that kind of pattern. So we have to make food. We got to make some lunch. We got to do some dinner, all the good things, and it's going to be an amazing day. So I'm going to bring you ready for a great day. All right, well, let's get going. All right, let's go. Let's get over here, rip the bed up so we can get that going in the laundry, and then I'll get the vacuum going here, pick up all it's Maxine's toys, basically. I feel like a toddler mom. Toys all over the floor from Maxine. It's going to be great. So you ready? All right, let's go. Maxine just ran in here and she's like, where's all my toys at? Where are they at, Maxine? They're behind in the corner here. We'll see if she finds them, rips them out here. Okay, I'm just gonna get my camera here. I'm going to get my sheets that are already clean in the closet to put on my bed. Film that as well. You got your toy. She got her big giant stuffed animal. Okay, hot day. You want to, anytime you want to conserve, especially here, we shut the blinds. So I basically open them up for you guys. We're gonna go this way. Basically open them up for you guys to give you good lighting. This is what the house is like for videos, and then I shut them. So shut them so we have conserve some of that air, because you got to. Okay, let me get my basket right there. Okay, so I like to do this bedding is all white. I got this on Amazon. I do like to put a little bit of bleach in there. I still am worried that when I put bleach in there, there's gonna be a little bit left over. It's gonna ruin the next load. I don't know why, I just do. So I will do this first and then I don't even mind putting the sheets in. I don't mind that. We've been using them for a long time, but I usually put towels or something. Something I don't mind getting ruined. Definitely don't put a load of laundry in after that. Easy, that's going. All right, shut lights off. Shut lights off. Normally in a normal house, I would not turn this on, right? But since I'm filming for you, that's what we do. Okay, so now the other thing I want to do is we just clean the whole back. So you know what that means? You power wash and all the windows get ruined. Remember I told you I didn't want to clean them because I knew that we were going to power wash. I cleaned the door. I did one real quick, but I'm like, so I need to go out and clean those. I'd love to do that before it gets way too hot today. So first, dishwasher needs to be loaded. We had a great weekend of food. We had the meatballs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The porcupine meatballs. I put them together on Friday. Those are the greatest things ever. The flavor of the tomato sauce. I feel like I don't need to brag like on my food, but I feel like it's just a recipe. Someone else created it. Someone made it, but making it was so good. I couldn't believe how good. You're gonna be working? Okay. The meatballs, delicious, beyond delicious. And then what I did is I took one of my remember those bowls I made, the veggie ones, like with the spaghetti squash? Okay, I took out some of the hamburger. That wasn't yummy. I know, I wasted a hamburger. And I put the meatballs in there, and then I put some sauerkraut on there. You know what it tasted just like? Gwumpkies. Hello, it's basically the same thing. So I was like, oh, so good. It was delicious, beyond delicious. We had that with pierogies on Saturday. Everybody loved that because it was like, we haven't had those in a long time. So we had that Saturday. I'm trying to think what we had okay, and then Sunday we had pizza. I got another one, Miss Barbara. We love Miss Barbara. She has been to our family. You know, you meet a lot of people on here. I meet people on here, and I've been doing this for quite some time. Stephen was 3, 4. He was wearing a Spider-Man outfit. I don't even know, 3, 4 years old. He was little. 4 years old. Well, I moved to the mountains when he was 2. And we started filming just a little bit, and so started vlogging more when he was like probably 4 or 5 years old, I guess is the age. Yeah, so he's gonna be 13 in, what is today? I don't even know what today is. So he's gonna be 13 in like 18, 19 days, whatever the day. And so he reminds us every day. And so we will officially have all teenagers, everybody above 13, which is pretty cool. And so anyways, she has been around for quite some time. And so you develop, you know, even online, like, yes, thank goodness for online. You can like create relationships, you can, you know, share, you can meet, you can do all those things, which is awesome. And I do a lot behind the scenes that I don't share on here necessarily. Like a lot of people will film them meeting up with other people. I don't do that. I don't know. I still find it weird with the camera. I still feel weird going into the store with the camera. I could never be a vlogger that like everybody that goes out and talks with their things. We do use that, and I always feel weird. I'm always like, there's a person, put the camera down. There's a person. It just feels weird. It just feels weird. And so whenever I go meet people, obviously I don't bring my camera. I just enjoy the time with them, because obviously you get to know the person and you get to see them. And if you're bringing a camera, and I don't mind over time bringing a camera, but if you bring a camera, it's kind of like just to be in it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Does it make sense? Okay. So anyways, just enjoy the fellowship. And so she was beautiful. And so my mom passed away a few years ago. And so she like remembers that. She knows that. And there's a lot of other people that do too. A lot of other people that do send me cards and encouragement. And I'm like, just like someone that would remember her birthday. Someone that would remember the day she died. Someone that would remember my birthday. Someone that would remember that a random thought of Amy, like maybe she's missing her mama right now. You know what I mean? Just random. And I just, and I believe God, I trust the Lord brings us exactly what we need. And so she has been a blessing to our family, a huge blessing to our family. And so she did another grocery order for us, and it was so nice. And so we have these wonderful treats, and she pays attention. She knows. She's a grandma. She knows. Just, I feel like she would be like my mom. Like my mom would always send the kids big boxes, and they get the marshmallow peeps, or they would get, you know, she'd always send something special for everybody. And Miss Barbara is that for our family. And so she sent, you know, some pizzas. So we had pizzas this weekend, and then I still have other food, and we'll make it this weekend. I'll share with you. But it was a wonderful blessing. So she sent the it was Walmart pizza, which we've had, and that's good, like the fresh pizza. But there was a flatbread ones, and they were buffalo chicken. Those were so good. Jaden had a pizza at one of the pizza places here. My older kids got more money than I do, so they go out and eat all the time. You know how young adults are. As parents, we're like, all right, we got to pay for food and water, so we eat at home all the time, but they go out all the time. So she has been to so many different restaurants. Her job, she's out, you know, doing that all the time, which is great. So she had given me one of her pizzas one time, and it was a chicken pizza. It was a barbecue one, and I was like, wow. I get, like, when I think barbecue chicken pizza, I just figure a whole lot of it on there. I just when I had it at a restaurant, I was like, oh, that's totally different. So this was a buffalo one, which was very similar. It was so good. It was like the flatbread ones. There probably some in the refrigerator still. It was a flatbread one. That was delicious. Then we had a deep dish supreme, which Greg loves, and then I think it was a cheese stuffed crust one. Then she got one for Jensen too. So just a blessing, just a huge blessing. So that was our dinner yesterday. And then if anybody was more hungry, she gave ramen bowls, and so they had a ramen bowl for dinner, because our Sundays are usually ramen nights. I always tell my kids, like, usually it's like the leftovers, but we are down to like every meal. I can make food anytime I need to, but usually Sunday I'm like, go ahead and get, you know, it's a ramen night. Fend for yourself. They can make eggs. They can make smoothies. They can make a whole lot of stuff. And so they love ramen. So sometimes on Sundays, they'll go get their ramen. So they had ramen bowls too. So it was a nice place. It gives me a break. It gives them a treat that I normally would not buy, because, you know, we're paying for food and water. So just a blessing. Beautiful blessing. So let's load this dishwasher to get it loaded, because there's just a few dishes in the sink, because we didn't do any of that because we were enjoying life this weekend. Okay, I was like, how much can I shove in the dishwasher to make it work? So that it's filled good. I've got a couple in the sink to wash. That's good. Let's go outside while it's semi-cooler. I hear lawnmowers going. I'm like, okay, let's go outside and just wipe the back windows off, and then they'll be clean. First things first, look at the sprouts. They're like filled up. I could probably use some today. Oops. So I'm gonna rinse them with cold water here. Oh, that's like real good. I think that I looked online, it said 2 tablespoons for a quart jar. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I can just do one for sure so it doesn't overfill. So, all right, got my wet rag and my Norwex cloth cloth and clean the windows. All the tools are in the backyard because the lawnmower's back there and I didn't want to bring it in through the house because my car was in the garage, and I didn't really want to walk it around because it was hot, and I know that we're going to cut the grass today or tomorrow. We have to do the front already, so we just left that back there. So there's a bunch of tools and stuff back there. There's the gas for the power washer. There's the leaf brush. You're going to see a mess, but it is, we're just going to be using that, and the boys will put all that stuff in the garage today, so we just have to put it away. We just did that because it started raining, and, you know, weekend. Okay, let's go outside. Come on, Maxine. All right, I'm gonna just clean up the kitchen now that we're inside. Everything's clean back there. Good to go. I'm like, it literally takes a simple wipe. It's just to get the water droplets off this. So let's pick up here and then we'll keep cleaning. Kitchen's easy to clean. I was remembering when I was wiping my refrigerator, I'm like, ooh, I need to make sure I clean that out this week. So that's for another day. I don't need to do that today. So this is good. It's clean up here. That's all I gotta do. I can clean my sink out. I need to clean this thing out. This thing, it doesn't go in the washer because it's silicone. Greatest mat ever. Greatest mat ever. But I see that it does get worn. It does, as you kind of scrub it, it does kind of break apart, but nice. I feel like nicer than that. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it got pros and cons. I like it because it's dry. This thing gets soaking wet. It's like soaking wet all the time. This I can literally lay it over the door. I usually have the kids put it outside on the chair and it dries real quick. So it's good. I bought it on Amazon probably last year. I don't even remember, but not bad on it. So maybe $15, but good. just see it's not going to be a forever thing. So yes, you can run through dishwasher. My dishwasher is full, so there's no way I can put it through there. So I'm going to clean my sink out here, put it in there with a little bit of bleach and let it kind of soak. I think we're going to call it good that way. So let me just wash what I have in here now, and then probably get, I'm just see what else. I'll talk when I know what I'm going to do. Okay, let's clean the sink out. Now it's dark in here. I'm gonna change my bathroom trash. I didn't do that earlier. I'm gonna go grab something. Anybody else's trash can get smelly? Of course it does. It's not just mine. Our bathroom one, I don't empty it all the time right away because it just doesn't get that full, but it does get smelly. Essential oil. I know you can put on a cotton ball and put in there, but I'm just gonna literally put it in the bottom. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, bathroom's getting done. I got a bunch of streaks on my mirrors. You know what I did? I'm gonna tell you what I did. I was cleaning my shower. With my shower came a squeegee, and I just scrub it with a scrub brush and dish soap. And then this, usually I wipe with a towel. I use the squeegee. And then I was like, oh, that gets real clean. And I'm like, let me do it in my mirrors. No, because I put vinegar on my mirrors and had essential oil, so that wasn't good. So I need to, let me just go do that. Let me get my cloth. Okay, the Norwex cloths are amazing because you literally just use water in this. So if you put, like, you can use vinegar, you can use vinegar, but I mix mine with essential oil, so it has that oil in there, so it leaves streaks. So I'm just like, yuck. So you basically need to strip it. So if you guys get some of these are great. Norwex are amazing. I'm gonna do a plug for Norwex because they're awesome. And you will, the first time you'll do it, like I came into this house, I didn't clean my mirrors for a long time. Moving to Florida was a lot. It was a lot. It was like a whole life uproot and moved to Florida. And so I didn't buy, the house was pretty clean before I moved in. So I didn't really clean the mirrors in here, and I left those. I cleaned everything else, but the mirrors were like out of sight, out of mind. So they like literally just started getting a haze on them and looking at a normal temperature house. And I was like, yuck. And so finally I'm like, I just started using, I cleaned them with the Norwex. Well, they just look worse because it's cleaning off the chemicals. You basically need to strip what's on the mirrors because it's chemicals and just use water. So that's good. I'm kind of looking, I'm seeing like a streak right here I missed. So I really like it because you don't have to worry about buying anything. It's like one less thing to buy. You don't have to buy window cleaner ever because I have a cloth right here. So, all right, this is done. I sprayed some stuff. I told you I had to use my little air freshener on my bed. So I did that. In here, this vacuum, I'm gonna put the chair down. And then that's it. Let's shut the lights off. Let's go see what we're gonna do. I did flip the laundry already. I got, oh, the bedding was done. I do need to clean this little area right here. This is just literally bags. This is where we store our bags to dry. Chips that we have in the counter. Still have, we're doing good food wise. I need to, okay, let's create something here. So I have veggie straws. Bought veggie straws at the discount store. Now, they're fine. They're fine plain. This is where my kids grow and where they get tired of things. Like, we still have Cheeto chips in the closet back there, and even the purple Doritos, a ton. I laughed. Brooklyn came up the other day. She's like, these are the best ever. She goes, I can't believe no one's eating these. I'm like, I know. I literally bought Cheetos thinking everyone's gonna love Cheetos. There's still Cheetos in back there. So the only thing that I ate up quickly was, remember we got the big boxes at the discount store. There were for, I don't know, maybe these were for school or something or whatever, feeding kids, but there was literally like, I don't know, 100 packs of them. They're for $10. So cheap. So we got Cheetos, Fritos the first trip. The Fritos went real quick because they were the walking taco bags. Those were gone. And then did we get tortilla? Oh wait, we got tortilla chips too, little ones. And then those, pretty sure those ones are gone as well, which is so weird. I would never think those would go before Cheetos. Cheetos are still there. There's still a little bit. We have a little bit, maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 bags left, which is crazy. So then we bought purple Doritos, the spicy chili ones, and regular Tostitos. So those, the Tostitos, they're going. It's not like they're gone, but we still have a lot. I was like, oh my goodness. So I bought these veggie straws. They're okay. I mean, it's one of those things like, the kids, they're just changing. They're changing with taste and everything else. And so Stephen, he said, well, I like the ranch ones. And I was like, the ranch ones. So I'm going to make the ranch ones. You know how you make the ranch ones? You either do butter or you do popcorn oil. I'm going to do popcorn oil because I have a whole container of it here, which is popcorn butter, same thing, all garbage. Chips are all garbage anyways. And then I'm going to take ranch and mix it in there. It'd be like a ranch packet. And then I'm going to mix my, what do they call it? The veggie straws in here to let it coat a little bit. It's probably better to get a bag. I'll try to do the bowl. And then I'm going to bake them in the oven. Yeah, that's going to work. And then you know what? And they'll eat them. It's like snack mix, the same thing. I know, it's a weird thing. You would think you would not have to do this, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So let me get a spoon. I'll use this one. But it's one of those things that's gonna sit in the, like I've had the veggie straws in there since I think the first discount time we went, and no one's touched them. And I'm like, why? But I'm like, they like snack mix, like everything else. So just basically, you can do butter too. That's how you make your like Czech snack mix, by butter and the snack mix flavoring. But I'm gonna do ranch, and then it's popcorn butter, which is 10,000 times better. Just more flavorful. So get it all nice and yummy. Put that in there, and then I'm gonna coat it. Put on a cookie sheet, just bake it real low to kind of absorb. It's great.
And hopeless, when I was at my worst, it's grace that you extended that I did not deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Your mercy came and found me, gave me a second birth. I'm overwhelmed and grateful. You took what I deserve.
Put this outside and just the chair to dry. And I'm washing grease. All right, come to the messy garage. Didn't I just clean it in here? I did, but they have been working out here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna come look for dinner. I want something easy. They rode bikes yesterday, hold on. The kids all took a bike ride, so when they all take a bike ride, they had friends over and stuff, so they just kind of sit them wherever. So I need to organize this a little bit here. So I need to, let's see, the end of the month, look at, still stock freezer, which is awesome. So I'm thinking today, it's 1,000 degrees. I don't mind it being 1,000 degrees. I don't mind baking, I don't mind doing bread, I can do all of that. But I'm thinking something easy today. So I'm thinking nachos. I haven't had those. We got all those chips, so I'm gonna get some, I think I got cheese back here. I think think this is the old one. Based on, it looks like there's little chicken pieces in there, turkey pieces. I guess it doesn't matter. We have so much, which is awesome. Zero complaining at all. No complaining. So I'm thinking, let's do nachos tonight because I've got the chips. That's an easy. Now I got the cheese here, so let's go take this in. Then your hair laundry's gonna be done. This is one that just keeps tumbling in balls, so it's never gonna be dry. It's not too bad. I usually put it up in the door for a little bit and let it dry. Let me go do that real quick while that's finishing up. Did I click it? I was like, did I push start or not? Okay, let's go see what we gotta do in the kitchen real quick. All right, since I'm in the kitchen, might as well get a few things done. I'm gonna be finished in the kitchen because it is hot today. I mean, it's hot every day, but I guess extra hot, or you, I like even think this weekend, I'm like, it was 100 this weekend. It was real feel of 112 in our area, and I'm like, that's just crazy. And so and it depends where you live. You can live in the outskirts of parish. It just depends on your house and everything exactly. But it definitely gets toasty. And so I'm like, it just feels a little more sweaty in here today. But I do have the oven on. I don't have to do any baking. We do have, I have this much bread and this much bread. And 2 full sub buns, which, did we make the pizzas on Friday? No, you know what we made Friday was the fettuccine alfredo. Okay. Good flavor, but the kids all said they like the jar sauce, the thicker stuff, and that's fine. Mine, you'd have to make it right then and serve it immediately. I sat for a little bit because their kids were busy doing stuff, so it didn't get eaten right then. So I think if you made it right then and served it, it'd be excellent. Flavor was good. Flavor very good. They all ate it. It's all good to go. So I thought about that when I was loading the dishwasher. So now, one of my viewers in England, her daughter Pearl, she said likes to watch my YouTube every day with me. So hello, Pearl. So this is in honor of you, Pearl. April, thank you, her mama. She said she likes making puppy chow. So guess what we're gonna make? We're gonna make puppy chow as well. So I'm just gonna do a smaller version. I've always made 3 boxes of cereal. I have 2 boxes of check. So I was like, we can do small size. So I was just looking on the back of it. I'm like, what is small size recipe? So I had to think, there is butter in here. Did we always add butter to our puppy chow? Maybe we did. I don't remember. You know what? Let's look in the cookbook because I would have that in there. Did I add butter? Actually, I don't have puppy chow here. Nope, I actually don't because this was a mini size thing. Let me go to my big cookbook. No, I never did butter at all. So I was just looking at my big giant cookbook. So I'm gonna do, I just looked in the back here. I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna do 2 packages. These are 12 ounce. I'm gonna put these in a bowl here, and then we'll do peanut butter and chocolate chips in a bowl in the microwave. It's a cup of peanut butter and 2 cups of chocolate chips. I'll do roughly about the same. Just stir it, it'll coat it, put powdered sugar, it's delicious. So this is for you, Pearl. Thank you for the idea. I love ideas. I'm making puppy chow for her, but it's one of those like, make puppy chow, and you're like, make puppy chow, be delicious. Let's put it in here. And that just means we get to open a new package of chocolate chips and pour it in here. We went from making a lot of chocolate stuff to not making much at all. This is the one that doesn't fit all the way in, right? And there's a bigger one back there. That's okay. We will do. I should just twist this up. I could put it in a plastic container, but I might twist them. Twist and twist and. This will get eaten right away, so I'm not worried about the powder on top because it will all absorb in there. You can lay it out on like parchment paper, let it dry, but it's definitely gonna get eaten. Okay, let me wash this up, wash the counter. Kids always put a measuring cup right on top. That's how they like scooping it out. So there you go. They can have some of those too, which will be nice. So that's good. Okay, good. Let me check on the stuff in the oven. Almost there, everyone. A little bit more crispy. And also my list was to give Maxine her medicine, and it's flea and tick medicine. I know, there's probably, you know what, when in the mountains we used, for fleas and ticks, we used this stuff, and it was a green natural stuff from Walmart. It was the greatest. It literally, you would put the little drops on them, because like, you know, you get the drops and it's like, I mean, not good, like the chemical one. No, you know the ones you put on their back and it just, they hated it. Well, then I found the natural one and it smelled like eucalyptus or peppermint. Greatest stuff ever. We didn't have, like, we live in the mountains. In the mountains where there's fleas and ticks everywhere, in the woods, everything. And that worked so well for the kitties. We had what, 5, 6, 7. How many kitties do we have? 5, 6, 7. We had a lot of kitty cats. They're all doing well, by the way, in the mountains. They're still in the mountains, which is awesome. They're all doing well. All our animals in the mountains still doing food. They would have not fared well here in Florida. We couldn't have all them here. So that worked really well. We even had, like, one time a flea, because we got a couple kitties rescued and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And there was fleas in the house. And so long time ago, they recommended flea bombs, this and that. I just went through and bought a container. It's like I don't even know what it was called. It was from Walmart. But it literally, I went and just sprayed. I had everybody go outside. I sprayed the entire house. Because it was essential oils. It wasn't, I want to say it was like cloves or something. And I just sprayed, I used that whole bottle and sprayed everything down in our house. Let it sit for a few hours, then we came back, and I didn't have to worry about cleaning anything. You know, when you bomb, you have to come back and clean everything because it's full of garbage or, you know, chemicals. I didn't have to because it was just cloves. And so, and that got rid of them, completely got rid of them. We had to do that at our first rental house because we had the same incident, and that's common in that area. Fleas just happens because animals are outside and this and that, but then we used that stuff and that worked amazing. So fast forward, moved to Florida. Life is different. So we get this stuff, and it's a 2-in-1 heartworm and that. So, it's one of those things, I don't know, is it good, bad? I don't know, you gotta make your own decisions, just like everything else, you gotta make your own decisions on what to do. I do, it's good, but one tip, all that said to say this one tip, what I do, because I got confused, I put it on my calendar, on my planner, when I fill my planner out for the year, at a certain date, which is the end of July, or the end of the month, I put, I have to text my kids their bills, because they pay their phone, they pay their insurance, and then I also have to give Max her flea medicine, and so for whatever reason, I don't know, a little while ago, I completely missed a month, and I was like, did I give her medicine? And I could not remember. So I finally got smarter, and I finally wrote the months on the back of the medicine pack. So that way, there was no question, did I give it to you or not? So this is July. So it's August. I think it's already August, yeah, but this is the end of July. So this is when she gets hers. So she chews it and does just fine. So that way, she gets it. I don't have to worry about it. It's okay. She'll eat it later. Look at Maxine over there. Maxine, look at Max. She's wanting to go for a walk. We haven't walked in a whole week. It's been last week I didn't walk at all with her. It was really hot, even hot in the morning. I just didn't want to take her that early, and so she's been ready to go for a walk. And I'm like, today we'll go. But it's gonna be another hot day, so I did not. So I think tomorrow it cools off a little bit cooler, so we'll be good. Maxine, hey, no, I'm not sleeping. You just. You get it ready? Well, that was fast. She'll get it in a minute. She literally just swallowed that. Usually she chews it. So, all right, that was one more thing on my list. I text my kids today. I text my kids their bills. Yes, my kids pay their own bills as soon as they have a job and are able to. They pay their own phone, and they would definitely pay their own insurance. That would be we couldn't afford that. So that's how we do our household. It seems like Autumn gets a phone because she's out a lot doing her thing. She's away a lot of places, so we give her a phone because you know, you can't reach her when she's at church, you can't reach her when she's with friends, and so that we have one for her, and then she'll start working eventually here, maybe this year. We'll see if she's ready, or if she wants to, or not wants to, she wants to, it's just if she's ready, you know what I mean, with school and everything. And then it's like I've got all the other kids are right in line. So the kids are like, who's the next one to get a phone? And I said, well, Jensen's right behind Autumn. So then Autumn will start working, and then she'll pay her phone, and then Jensen will pay for Jensen's phone for a little bit until he's up there and ready to start, you know, paying for his own. But as soon as they drive with us, like when they're 18, and then I drive them to work, so they can, their goal is to save their money so they can get a car, and then they do that and they pay their own insurance, so that's good. But the ones at home, Brooklyn lives at home, she pays for her car insurance, so it's under our policy. So she just pays. So I text my kids their bills, but our phone, we still have our phone, so I text the kids their phone bill for the month. So I have that written down, and I'm like doing good. I'm like, wow, I'm doing actually really good. I run to the post office this morning here and get a couple orders out. Thank you for all your orders, especially for the new cookbook. Little Taste of Home. This is for the smaller size. It's a lot of our favorite recipes, and then a lot of new ones that we haven't. I didn't put in my old one. No puppy chow in here, but puppy chow you can get everywhere. It's just a smaller size for 2 people, because my kids move out on their own, and they're like, wow, Mom, this is for like to feeding 12 people. I need like 2 or 3 or 1. So that's what this cookbook is for. So I'm excited for that. Okay, so let me go see what else we can do here. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to take a break just for a little bit because kids are getting up, and then I'm spending some time with them. We are doing a little bit of school stuff, which I'll share a little bit as time goes on, but we're going to do some of our chores, get that kind of stuff done, and then I'll finish up. Still working on today. I'll check in periodically. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're in the post office. We are doing chores, getting things done. Ranch sticks. Kids said, awesome. I said, I knew you guys didn't like them plain. They're like, they're so good, ranchy. So they have these. I just put them in containers. They'll kind of eat that top down. I can put the lid on there, and we're doing good. We're just gonna pick up, get chores done. All right, into my bedroom bedding. I'm gonna put my bed together. Got the blankets out. We're doing stuff. We're getting chores done, laundry. Kids are all helping, so everybody's doing a job right now. So it's kind of like I'm just when you delegate your chores to your kids, you do have to kind of go and make sure that they're getting them done properly, or maybe, okay, I wrote this down, but this is what I mean, or. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm kind of doing in between here. So I'm going to put a blanket on my bed, get my pillowcase on, and my room is done. All right, we have been a busy bee household, so we have done a lot. We have changed the light bulbs in the front of the house. I put air in my tire. We blew up the garage. We had to put the pole saw way up in the top of the garage, put the ladder away, plug all the bikes in. You want to take? And then we had to put all the tools that were in the back away. Then upstairs, I had to do a little bit of checking on the bathrooms, make sure the bathrooms are getting cleaned well, which they are. And what else? We cleaned the vacuums out. We did great. And so we just heated up. Another part of the fun treats that she got were taquitos. So my kids are having taquitos for lunch. So thank you, Miss Barbara. We had that, and then we just made a slushie. Celebration, hot summer. So they're having that right now. And then I'm going to do the floor right now. So because everybody's off the floor, I'm going to do the floor, steam mop it, because I haven't steam mopped in a long time. Do the steam mop, and then they're working on a few other tiny jobs, and then we're done for the day. And then I'll start working on dinner. Done for Monday. Enjoy the rest of your day because it's hot. It's pretty hot today. I feel like today's hotter than the weekend, but maybe it's because we're up early. Who knows? I don't know what the reason is. Just feels a little extra toasty. So, okay, let's steam mop. Well, real fast, what I do, I put this on the mop pad so it smells a little bit yummier. My essential oil makes it smell good. This is the kind of fun in my household. We got the snorty pig. He shows up randomly in random spots. All right, I'm doing good on the floor. All right, we're doing good. I don't think the vacuum did in here or in there. I was like, I feel like it's dirty, so I'm having it do back in the laundry room right now, and then I'm gonna have it come do here. I'm gonna get dinner heated up. I'm gonna take the beef, put some taco seasoning in it, cheese in a pot, and refried beans. That's it. Very simple, easy, because it's a toasty day. And then we're getting everything else done. The floors are getting mopped upstairs with the vacuum. We got Maddie's over there putting towels, folding towels, because she's my towel folder. And then kids are upstairs kind of doing just a few random things, making beds, because we wash bedding, that kind of stuff. So great day. I'm gonna do hamburger, I'm gonna do rice, cheese, and beans. That's it. 4 pots right here. Just cook it up. All right, that stuff over there is done. It's like, oh, totally forgot. The one thing I forgot was the rice. It absorbed all the water, so probably I'll put a little bit of water in there and just leave it, see what it does. That was oopsies, I've totally forgot about the rice in there. So it'll absorb it. It's fine. Dinner's done. I don't have to worry about anything. The only thing I will pull out is some lettuce. I just pulled out a cucumber here. I'm gonna chop this. Pull out, or just cut it. I'm gonna pull out lettuce. We're gonna have salsa with it. I just went and got a bunch of these chips. This dinner tonight, it's hot. It's hot. My thermometer is showing 99 right now. I'm like, it refuses to hit the 100-degree mark, I think. But the real feel, I'm sure, is definitely warm. I can definitely feel it today, where normally, like I said, it wasn't too bad before, so. Yeah, 106 says Parish. My thermometer we got one of those systems or whatever I got for Greg, it's showing 99 for outside right now. So it's definitely hot. So kids are in the pool. I said just want to let them out for a little bit. We kind of watch our time. And we do about half hour, and that's it. And that'll be their only time out there. So then we'll come in. So we're done. What are we doing? Laundry's still going. Laundry. There's still laundry, but we're getting everything done today because kids are gonna be busy again this week, being in and out of the house and not really here. So it's like, I have to do a little bit of running, which I'm fine with. And so I said, let's get our work done today. So we did. And then, so it's laundry, bedding. The other thing to do is clean the vacuum out. We gotta take the trash to the road and call it a day. Dinner's done. So it's been a great Monday. I'm closing now. It's way early. It's only 2 o'clock right now. But I am going to go edit so I can be done. So I can go out in that pool and enjoy that sunshine today because Greg will come home, swim. Just a great day. Just a beautiful, beautiful day. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope it was motivation to get things done and get your day rolling. And mine is. Maxine's looking not rolling. She got a bath today. She's like, I don't like this hot. She's enjoying life inside. So, all right, have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow. We'll do some more live. All right, I'll see ya. Bye.